Hello and welcome back to another live, people. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Make sure you're smashing the likes and subscribing if you are new. And we are back, unfortunately, with another watch long, watching West Ham United play football again. Nobody wants to do that. My mic is nowhere near me. Hold on, let me do that for a second. My mic is now here. Shit. My bad, people. My mic is now here. I had to move my Mac, so that's why my mic is in a different place. But yeah, no one wants to watch West Ham United, but I'm sure people want to watch me complain about them. What in the world is that lineup? Is Fernandez hurts? Big up Jaden. Big up everyone here to make sure to smash on the likes and subscribing. And let's talk about the lineup first, because this lineup is genuinely, it might be worse than the last one. It might be worse than the last one, I'll be 100% honest. I don't know what's going on, if I'm being so real. I'm on the train to North, watching the game on the train up. Big up chat. Yeah, big up to Guy as well. Big up everyone. This lineup is horrendous, so I don't think it is it's definitely not a 4-1-4-1. Ignore Google. Google always get it wrong. But it looks like Areola in goal. Wan-Bissaka and Diouf as the wing backs. Tadibo, Kilman and Skulls in centre backs. Souček and Irving in the pivot again. I don't know why, because they played horrible overall last time. Like, Souček had a good first half. Irving was just there. And as a pair, they were terrible. And that's one of the reasons why we even conceded the first goal, because there was no ball winner. Bowen, Pakistan, Somerville front three again. Nobody wants to see that, people. Big up to Godfrey as well. What I don't get about this is, first of all, if we scroll to the bench, for example, just real quick, look at this, yeah? So Hermanson, Fariona, and goal, cool. That's what's been happening lately. Carl Walker-Peters has been dropped, cool, whatever. We've got Wan-Bissaka. There's no Mavropanos because he got injured. So Kilman keeps his place, and Eagle's never going to get a chance. Callum Wilson and Marshall are two strikers, and they're on the bench. And people know I don't rate Callum Wilson. I don't rate Callum Wilson whatsoever. But I'd rather a striker start front than a non-striker. It's not a striker signing I wanted, but now that the transfer window's open, you have to. Mateus Fernandez has been fucking benched. Mateus Fernandez has been benched, bro. He's been benched. Why has he been benched? He's been benched for an extra defender. So once again, I have to put up with Souček getting ahead of every single fucking person in this team. Yeah, smash the likes up and subscribe. Big up class vlog yesterday. Big up John. Yeah, the vlog was kind of meaty, but I hear you. Big up to Kez. In a game like this, you need a striker. Every game, I'll be real, you need a striker every game. Why is Fernandez on the bench? I do not know, people. I don't know. But also, what makes it worse is Guilherme is fit, by the way, and he never gets a chance. But we've got 5 midfielders or 4 midfielders ahead of him. 4. There's 4 midfielders, and Guilherme's not there. And 3 deep midfielders. Forget Rodriguez, how are these two not starting? If you're going to play 2 midfielders, these 2 are the ones that need to start. Oh, cool, Ward-Prowse is eradicated. I'm completely fine with that. That's the only good thing he's done all this time he's been at West Ham. This is generally a horrendous lineup. Mateus Fernandez cannot be benched. He was the only one trying to open up a few things at the fucking club. Like, in terms of, like, trying to open up some play, trying to start some attacks, trying to be the guy to actually, put his foot on things and stuff like that as well. What are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here? When it comes to Fernandez, when we're talking about a creative person with energy, that's what he was bringing. And meanwhile, this guy's on the bench and we've got to play 5 in the back. And when he went to the 5 in the back, by the way, last time, he made it even worse at halftime because we had 2 in midfield. So we got outnumbered by Brentford. Now, you like to think because they're playing a pivot and their third midfield is going to be ahead of the striker, if they're playing a 4-2-3-1, then cool, it makes sense. But if they're playing a 4-3-3, we're going to be struggling all game, and we're basically going to let Leeds United have the fucking ball. A team that lost to Burnley, I'm pretty sure, last week. So they're trying to get another 6-pointer. Going to Ellen Road is always difficult anyway, but cool, they haven't beaten us since 2003 at home. But for a long time in the Premier League era, they haven't been in the Premier League. So what difference does that make? I told you guys about this all the time, is that the good records that West Ham have, they don't matter. They don't matter because they always eventually get broken, and West Ham never carried them on anyway. And Godfrey says, I feel bad for Manson. I actually do as well, because I agree with people when he said when people were saying he should have been thrown into the starting lineup straight away by Pot. At the time, I thought it was a good idea, but I was wrong. But the whole point of why a goalkeeper does well is because they are used to the relationship with their centre backs. And Ariola let us down last season. I don't think Ariola's been bad over the past couple of games, but I think Hermansen could give us a lot more. When Ariola's booting the ball in the air, for example, it's not going anywhere directly because he's terrible at kicking the ball. And I don't think Hermansen's a bad keeper. I just think he didn't get the protection for corners. So coming up against Leeds, I'm not confident. I reckon 2-0 Leeds. If I'm being real, I reckon 2-0 Leeds. I can't see us scoring. I can't see us scoring with that formation. I don't see the need to start Ollie Scholes and Malik Diouf. It doesn't make any sense to me. Starting Paquetá, Summers, or Bowen, unless they get really close to each other and we can somehow combine this time. I don't see that working out. I really don't see that working out. So I really don't understand the direction that Nuno is trying to go in. I don't know what he's trying to get out of this team. Leeds got a decent front line. Yeah, Leeds' front line are all right. They're okay. Like I don't rate Brandon Aronson. No, he'll probably score now. But Okafor, he's decent. Calvert-Lewin isn't a good striker, but he has a good record against us. Like Okafor is the one to watch out for. That Tanaka guy just in behind, he's a good player as well. He is a good player. But that midfielder, Irving and Suchet, what did we literally say about our midfield when we're talking about West Ham United? It's the lack of energy, the lack of technical quality, the lack of reading of the game, and the lack of intelligence. Irving has some form of intelligence, but he has no power in his passing. And he's not a natural ball winner. But Thomas Suchek is a running merchant, can put his foot in at times, is meant to be good at duels. But Nuno was talking about in the interview just before the game that we need to be working on duels. But he started the exact same midfield, and now I've given us to play in a pivot rather than 3 midfielders starting at the same time. So he's contradicted himself. He's contradicted himself. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? But let's go to this format. Let's get the timer up. Just in advance for when the game starts. Okafor shouldn't be at Leeds. Yeah, in fact, I don't even know how they got him. I don't even know how they got him, to be honest. Let's get the banner up as well. Okay. Just in advance, people. Big up to Kez as well. Let's get this relegation watch-along started. Who needs El Clasico? Exactly, bro. Who needs El Clasico when you've got Leeds versus West Ham? Who needs El Clasico? Yeah, El Clasico's Sunday, right? I'm going to watch that. Big up to Penguino as well. Hope you're all doing well. People, because I'm not going to be. I'm not going to be doing well. I can't lie. The fact that I've had to do 2 watch-alongs this week, and in between I've had to do 4 shows, it's been a long week of streaming. And when I get the Football Manager thing sorted out, I'm going to start streaming Football Manager as well. I need to take my mind off shit. They're doing a 1-minute silence for someone. I don't know who. But straight after that, they're going to be starting the game. By the way, no spoilers as well. Because when I put the thing of no spoilers, don't put anything until I react to the thing. To the thing that I'm reacting to. So unless I mention it, don't put it in the chat, innit? I get it might be delayed compared to you guys, but it is what it is. I watch football upstairs. And upstairs is delayed. Because my box is downstairs, my skybox. They're doing a 1-minute clap. I don't know who they're clapping for. But I think it might be Rest in Peace or someone. Man of many talents. I appreciate. Big up, Mike's for the rapping. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. So I'm going. Oh, it's the Remembrance Weekend. Yes, of course. Yeah. If you don't follow GVOR on Instagram, follow that up on TikTok as well. You should start doing drunk watch-alongs. I actually forgot to buy alcohol today because because tomorrow is Saturday. I could have actually had a couple of drinks. I forgot to buy some Magnums. So, yeah, I should have. Thoughts on Sheffield Wednesday situation? I think it's sad. I think it's the EFL system is getting to a point where we're seeing a lot more clubs either getting point deducted, going in administration, or going extinct, like Morecambe, like Bury, Bolton nearly went extinct. And people have had so many points deductions over the years. I don't think there's enough care in the footballing owner situation when it comes to, the people that actually watch over these clubs, because Sheffield Wednesday are a very historic club. Their owners have failed to pay their staff for a few weeks now. Like, I don't understand it. Man, I hate Leeds. Fair enough. I don't mind them. I just don't want them to win today. Can I propose a question on GVS show? If Arsenal have the best defense in Europe, Alfie has been avoiding it on his watch-along. Okay. Yeah, next Monday then, John. Next Monday, John. We'll ask him. We'll ask him. To be fair, Alfie doesn't read everything on his watch-alongs. I don't know why, but he just doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't read everything, but it's up to him. It's up to him. But should be getting started in a minute. Should we get started in a minute? I don't have to click on. Did I have to click on anything else? I'm trying to think if I actually had to click on other things when doing this watch along. I think it was just an Arsenal game. Big up, Max. You're so much more fun when you're not talking about West Ham. Of course I am. You know this by now, AJ. When are we kicking off then, lads? Come on, fucking kick it off. I'm begging for kickoff just so I can start the timer. Up, the game's kicked off. Not for me. Not yet. I'm delayed, people. I'm delayed. Oh, they're taking a knee. Somerville went ahead of the fucking. Now it kicked off. Fucking hell. Big up, Jay. Subscribe to Jay, people, if you haven't already. Somerville on the fucking right. Why is Bowen on the left? Why is Bowen on the left? Why? Ollie Scholes is at right wing back. Guys, he has to be an inside agent, bro. Ollie Scholes is at right wing back. And Bowen is on the left. Guys, Bowen is on the left. And Scholes is at right wing back. Crashout incoming. Bro, it's happening now. Yeah, I was putting comments in the show if Elijah, he didn't read them. Oh, Fez. I don't know why he doesn't read them. And we're pressing quite high. Put them under pressure. Keep putting them under pressure. Oh, fuck. Big up Max, new subscriber here. Big up Aya. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for subscribing. No, he read it, but said Arsenal have one of the best defense in Europe. But when I asked what teams have better defense, he said a couple of teams without naming the teams. Fair enough. Wait. Do I just notice? Wan-Bissaka, that everything on this team is inverted apart from Diouf. Because Somerville's on the right, but he's not. He plays majority on the left, yeah? Wan-Bissaka is left centre-back on a free. Kilman is at right centre-back. I think fucking Ollie Scholes is that right wing back. He's never played right back. But Bowen shouldn't be for crosses. Bowen should be the guy. Now Bowen's gone striker alongside Paquetá. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on under this manager. I don't know. People are going to be like, the game's just started. What the fuck is this lineup, bro? So Kilman is central centre-back. You know the worst place in the back three for Kilman to play is central centre-back. We saw this. Yeah, Ollie played on the right against Brentford, to be fair. Yeah, but why? Why, though? Like, that's my point. Before Nuno, he's never played there. Like, that's my point. And in fact, he played in the right back of a back four, so now he's pushed higher up the pitch onto his wrong foot. Kyle Walker-Peters on the bench. I wouldn't have a problem with that if Wan-Bissaka was playing in his right position. I don't even mind Wan-Bissaka in the back three, but why is he at left centre-back? Kilman's at left back. What on earth is going on? Like, what is... Let Nuno cook. He can go and cook his hairline, bro. Whatever Nuno smoked when making this lineup. Yeah, Aaron Wan-Bissaka's at left centre-back, Jaden. What is going on? Ampadu, put a tackle in. Oh, my God. Bro, why do none of our midfielders want to tackle? Bogle. Oh, my God. They fucking scored already! Are you fucking... I swear to fucking God, yeah. Listen to me when it comes to football. Fucking listen to me. You want to talk to me about Nuno, bruv? All you fuckers in my comments yesterday talk about fucking Nuno. You're taking a fucking piss. What the fuck? Bro, Ampadu, yeah, is just walking through our midfield. Souček just standing right fucking next to him. What is this defending? Scholes, bro. Come on. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody's paying attention there. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Ariola needs to do fucking better with that. It's already 1-0. We're 4 minutes in. It's already 1-0. We're so done. We're just. How the fuck are we already conceding? Everyone says, Nuno, we're tightening the defense up. Nuno, we're tightening the defense up. Fucking tightening what up, bruv? Now I've got to change the score. Now I've got to change the fuck. I don't know who scored. I don't care who scored, innit? I don't care who fucking scored. And one of it, Irving's fucking crying on a pitch, bro. He got elbowed in the face. Get up, you prick, bruv. Big up, Lewis. What the fuck is... Yeah, time to bring on a defender. Yeah, 5 in the back. Fucking idiots. I told you lot this before, yeah, and I'll tell people this once again. 5 at the back doesn't mean tight in the defense. It doesn't mean tight in the defense. It doesn't mean that we're just going to start, like, fucking keeping clean sheets all of a sudden. What on earth? Don't shake your head. Don't shake your head. You did this lineup. And this is all because of David Sullivan. All because of him. Because guess who he's hired? This fucker. This fucker. I told you we didn't need any more board people here. We've got enough. Irving's already been fucking elbowed. Oh, he's injured, guys. Wan-Bissaka's at left centre back. Scholes is at right wing back. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I can't believe what I'm watching. Like, so the only people that are playing their right position, by the way, is like Diop. I was about to say Diop. Diouf, Kilman, Tadibo, Souček, and Irving. Everyone else is playing their rock and Ariola, even though he should be. He looks like a fucking hairdresser right now. Oh my god. Was that Calvert-Lewin that scored? Wait, was it Brandon? Wait a second. Wait a second. It's fuck. I literally did this. When we did the lineups, when I did the lineups at the start of the stream, who did I call a scrub? Brandon Aronson. And he literally just scored against us. I think I even said it might come back to bite me. Oh, Wan-Bissaka, don't lose the ball there. And Wan-Bissaka's lost the ball. Souček has just booed it up for no reason. Come on. Win the second ball. Since I flung my headphones up, I forgot to put them back on. Fuck's sake. Borrowed is up front. Why is Borrowed up front? Bro, you gone for the same fucking header, bro. You gone for the same header. Like, I just see Wan-Bissaka and Souček challenge for the same fucking duel, bro. I don't know what's worse at this point, my accent or West Ham, bro. I don't know. At least you're better than Champions League, I guess. You can't beat Leeds, bro. I swear you might have to hire Ange and hope for the best. That's not going to solve anything. Fucking hell. This lineup is the... I thought the last lineup was the worst I've ever seen. This might be worse. Go on, Wan-Bissaka. You're going to have to use your left foot, I'm afraid. Bro, Wan-Bissaka, like, no offense to Wan-Bissaka, yeah, he's very one-footed. So why have you put him on the left? And Wan-Bissaka, like, go on. Oh my god. Souček. Diouf. Bro, he's about to cross it. There was one person in the box. What are we instructing to do, bro? I can't believe what I'm watching, man. I can't believe what I'm watching, man. Oh, fuck's... Come on. What is going on? What is going on, man? I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered anymore. I fucking hate this team, man. I hate this team so much. I hate this team so much, man. Nuno's like, people say Nuno gone by Christmas, Nuno gone by Halloween. Nuno should have been here. I thought it was Brendan. Sorry, Brandon, same shit, bro. He's got the name of a transition player. Brother, I don't care if it's Brendan Aronson, I don't care if it's Brandon Aronson, I don't care if it's Brondon, bro. Like, the fucker still scored. I can't believe it. I can't believe this shit, bro. Might as well play Suchek up front. Deport him, bro. Just deport him. Deport him with Ward-Prowse. Deport all of them. Deport Kilman. Somerville's back to his former club. Well done, Suchek. Is Somerville. Good cross. Bowen. Unlucky. Paquetá. Oh, fuck's sake. Double save. Hey, we had a shot on target. Woo! We've had the same amount of shots on target in 9 minutes against Leeds than we did in a whole 90 against Brentford. Great cross from Somerville. This is the type of crossing we do when we don't have a fucking striker on the pitch. What kind of lineup is this? Hey, but Nuno's good, guys. Nuno's good. Nuno's very good. He should have been sacked by Forest, guys. What crimes did you commit for West Ham to be so shit? I just existed, bro. Maybe they're just racist. I don't know. What happened to the pressing? We literally just pressed for like 2 seconds, and then what? Fuck me. Are you taking a piss? Like, win your duels, you pricks! All this stuff about winning your duels, these lot have not won one duel, bro. Why are we so easy to play against? We've got a left back. We've got a right back at left centre back. We've got a left back at right wing back. Now, what are we doing here? I'll subscribe to Devontae as well. His channel was linked by Godfrey there. Subscribe to Devontae. Bro, Melon. Aaron Wan-Bissaka's left centre back. Skulls is right wing back. Bowen's up front. Paquetá's on the left. Somerville's on the right. I don't know what's going on. The one thing about Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's had no weak foot. A man plays him on the left. Exactly, Jaden. I don't understand that, bro. And Kilman's just running through the back of people. This is not Pride Festival, bro. This is not June. It's not June anymore. It's October. It's spooky. It's scary hours. And you're still running through the back of men. Bro, press properly. And we're making Leeds look like Bielsa Leeds, bro. Somerville right wing Bone, we're up front. Why does he at least not play players where they play? Because he's dumb. He's dumb. I hate about these kind of managers, yeah, that are defensive, yeah. They always play players in the wrong area to think that it's going to suit you more off the ball. This has not suited anyone. Skull should have been stronger at the back post. And no one did it. And Ariana should have done better with the thing. Great tackle from Wan-Bissaka, but there's the second ball. Aronson cut out by Irving or Kilman? That's Kilman. Cool. Well done. Kilman defended. Fucking celebrates. We're already 1-0 down. We're actually just gone now. We're just gone. We're just gone. We're just going down. We're going down. We're going down. Cool. Cool. We're going down. Cool. This is why I'm rebranding. This is why I'm not just doing just football on this fucking channel, bro. Genuinely fucking disabled. Like, there's only people that, like, generally just go against the grain and start, like, having Twitter arguments wanting Nuno Espirito Santo in charge. If you had any common sense and actually watch teams outside of West Ham United and watch other teams play football, you understand that Nuno was never going to be the right fit. Never. Never. Villa fan, we're not going to fucking win this game. He's playing constantly like he's just conceded a corner. Bruv. I don't understand it. Bro, the player slipped. How is that a foul? Why is Skull... Like, why would you do this to Ollie Skulls where, like, you just put a youngster in his right position, in his wrong position all the time? It's funny because you bought Leeds' best player. I know. I know. Okay, well done, Tanibo. They've got a corner. God forbid. There's no point in crashing on your... Okay, I forget you're a rage baiter. Why play 3 fullbacks at once? Generally, you got no fucking clue. I would only get it if, like, Skulls was left centre-back and Wan-Bissaka was right wing-back, because Skulls has played centre-back before. So I would actually have gotten that a little bit. but I still didn't like the lineup. Why is Magassa being benched for Irving and Suchek? Why is Potts being benched for Irving and Suchek? Why are we not playing players that can actually pass a football? Why was Guido Rodriguez coming on last week when Suchek was coming off? Corner in. It's 2. Oh my god, it's 2-0. Oh my god, it's 2-0. Oh my fucking god, it's 2-0. It's fucking 2-0. It's fucking 2-0. If we don't, I hope everyone's watching this year. You lot that told everyone to not boycott the fucking game on Monday, yeah? Listen to me. Do you want this? Do you want this? This is what you want. This is what you want. Who's... Bro, is that fucking Suchek? Paquetá, what are you doing? Paquetá easily lost his man. What are you doing? Lucas Paquetá, what on earth are you doing? How can you lose your man like that? 2-0 already. If I don't see a sub right now with an extra attacker right now and their players in the right position, God forbid. God forbid. This manager doesn't want to see me, bro. Fucking I'm going to change the score now. Absolute tosspots, bro. Man's a 2-0 Leeds. That was, do you know this was my prediction at the start of the fucking time? This was my prediction of the start of the stream. It was 2-0. It's already 2-0. It's 15 fucking minutes! 15 minutes and it's 2-0! 15! Like, why? Why does this have to fucking happen to me? Why? Every time in a cycle at this fucking club, I didn't ask for any of this to happen. Any of this. When I said I didn't want Nuno, I got fucking hate. I got hates for it. I got hates for not wanting Nuno. Me, I got hate for it. Do you want Nuno now? He's not even the main fucking problem. It's the guy hiring him. But do you want him now? This is why I don't approve now of managers coming in under this ownership. Because they're hiring them. They're the reason why we're here. 19th. I've seen one win this season, and it was against our current manager. Against our current manager. Potter beat this guy. Fuck me, man. How many set pieces are we going to fucking concede, bro? How many set pieces? Under a different manager, and we're conceding another set piece. Bro, I haven't seen West Ham this bad at set pieces ever. Brother, time for another defender. Forget a fucking another defender run, you stupid bald fuck. You bald fucking idiot, bro. 5 defenders and you can't defend. This is why I say, what is wrong with these fucking pragmatist managers? He's a tactician. He'll change to the opponent, guys. He'll change to the opponent. Oh, fuck me. Let's slap his bald head, bro. Does this game happen this way it is under Moyes? With this squad, yes. Because Moyes did so just the stupid lineups, which is why I was complaining about it. And then it's now really the right time to bring up fucking David Moyes when we was getting battered under Moyes. I'm not doing this again, bro. Why is it every time we lose a game, man want to bring up Moyes all the time? We was losing under Moyes. It wasn't sacking him or him leaving that was the problem. Bring a manager that's an actual manager. I don't know why we're playing on a Friday. Bro, we're playing on a Friday. We had to play on Monday than Friday. Like, why are you doing this to me? And by the way, the scheduling doesn't make a difference to this game, by the way. It's not because we have 3 days and why we're losing 2-0. It's the pure basics of the game. The pure basics of the game. Skulls is going through. That's not a foul. Like, I know Skulls, even if Skulls are hurt by that. Mate, did you just... Brother, you've been in the chat before. Why are you telling me to relax? Are you trying to piss me off? Are you trying to piss me off? Brother, we're losing 2-0 and you're telling me to relax. Are you trying to piss me off, bro? Because I'm already pissed off. Somerville, come on. He's getting doubled up on. Fuck me. Yeah, can't bring Potter back. He costs money. Scott Parker, imminent. Oh, wait, he costs money. Yep. Even the shit managers cost money. Adapt to the life of the game. Adapt to the life of the game. Jamie Carragher put it spot on. This club isn't run like a modern day football club, which is what I've been screaming about. Which is why I said that West Ham, when I made a video last year saying West Ham have been left behind, and I talked about teams like Bournemouth, this is the reason why. This is the reason why. This is ridiculous. You're telling me that this is run like a modern day football club, where the directors of football get sacked because of their lack of control over the transfers and the footballing decisions of the club, which is why we are structured the way we are. This is exactly why we're structured the way we are. Brother, make a sub. We're losing and we're 20 minutes in. We're 2-0 down, and this guy's refusing to make a sub. Shit, I may need to draw something after the game. Big up Connor. Do man still think we're winning? Callum Wilson's coming on. I'm assuming for Scholes, because Scholes is injured anyway. And this is Callum Wilson's first minutes at the club. Not at the club, under Nuno. The only time he really played was when he scored against Nuno. I don't think Nuno knows what players he wants to use. That's what I think. I don't think Nuno knows what players he wants to use. Because one time he's like eradicating people's game time. The next minute he's now bringing on Wilson. That's in the 20th minute. You should have fucking started him. I didn't even want him here. I didn't want either. You see the two people that are just on screen there, Nuno and Wilson. I didn't want either of these people here. You think I wanted them here? I did 2 videos on Callum Wilson. I did 2 videos dedicated to Callum Wilson, saying why I didn't want him here. But guess what? He should have fucking started. But guess what? In terms of that as well, we should have got a better striker instead of doing the fucking cheap option. The cheap option again. Signing a player on a free. I like Walker Peters, but the only reason why we signed him is because he was on a free. He's a good player, but we didn't sign him because it made sense. He's a good player. Potter didn't even want him at the time, and he was our manager at the time. So what are we doing here? What are we doing? We're not giving players that the manager wants anymore. We're not giving powers to the directors of football. We're not even hiring the right managers anyway. We've never done this, by the way, of hiring managers where we've actually got ambitious. We've always hired managers on a free. And every time I do a watch along and I forget to buy alcohol, I regret it. I just splash water all over my leg. Bruv, genuinely, I always forget to buy alcohol for the watch along. I always forget. This is why I need alcohol. I've got ciders downstairs. I might have to just go and get a dark fruits at halftime. I might just have to, because I've got a fucking headache at this point, bro. I've got a headache. I have a fucking headache. I have a headache. I'm gonna have to start playing Marvin's Room at fucking full time and get this whole channel copyrighted. Callum Wilson could fix things. Skulls off would fix things too, if we give the ball to him. Let's keep smashing it. There's 36 of you in here, and I know you're all here to enjoy my pain. So at least smash the likes. If we're not on 20 already, let's get to 20. Getting fired up like Eddie Guerrero and Nairobi, Heat. Callum Wilson in 2026 is crazy. It is crazy. Wilson in the 20th minute. Oh god, this club is fucked. Yeah, it's because Ollie Scholes is injured. That's the only reason why he even made the sub. Bring back Jermaine Defoe, bruv. Take advantage of your club in a shit of rage. Make controversial statements. Go crazy. Mike Skullbridge 2.0. Only difference between me and him is that I'm not faking it. He's over-exaggerating. Everything I say is out of the fact that I'm genuinely angry. His sounds fake a lot. I'd rather have dark fruits than a wife. TGF settings. Facts. I definitely don't have a wife, but I've got some dark fruits. Fairs Mikes, you did say relegation after the Sunderland game. You might do a Sunderland and get relegated to League One and not come back for years. Yeah, comrade, I've been saying this as well. And I'm glad you remember. I'm glad you remember why I said this. And by the way, you see the mics that predicted West Ham to finish 13th? You're a fucking idiot. You're an idiot. Because I did a prediction video. I was like, do you know what? Maybe we'll sign a couple players and we won't look as bad as the other teams. We'll finish 13th. 13th, yeah? Why did you stick with your prediction in the summer of West Ham getting relegated, Mipes? Why did you stick with it? Because I'm right now. Because straight after Sunderland, I knew what type of season it was going to be as soon as we lost to Sunderland. But I was wrong for even wanting Potter out after the first game. There was people that were Potter out before me. I gave Potter the grace. I gave you the preseason. Now I ain't got time. I ain't got time, bro. I ain't got time. I've seen the Chelsea game at home. I've seen the Tottenham game at home. We don't even usually lose those fixtures at home, typically, historically, in the Premier League era, especially in my lifetime. We've got battered both times. We got battered by Sunderland on the first day of the season. We just about beat Nottingham Forest because they were in turmoil. And guess who they had in charge? The bald one. The bald one. Exactly. Like, what are we doing here? Callum Wilson's on for Skulls. Cool. We got a free kick. Long ball there. Everyone's missed a header. Well done, guys. Fantastic. Who else did we lose to this season? Crystal Palace. We lost to Crystal Palace at home this season. It's a team we never beat, and we have no motivation to go and break that streak. We've got Newcastle next. Newcastle haven't won a away game, I'm pretty sure, in like 6 months. We're not getting that far. Okay, cool. Bro, just play to the whistle. Don't just dive on the floor. I'm assuming we're going to 4-2-3-1. I don't care at this point. I really don't care. Millwall vlogs next season. Bro, I ain't going to fucking any West Ham game next season. I'm doing watch-alongs and that is it. You see, I'm doing watch-alongs and that is it. Next season is just watch-alongs. I generally CBA. A CBA. Yeah, man said 4-4-2. Yeah, Millwall might get promoted. Big up Damien, big up Arthur, big up Prime. That Mike's that predicted West Ham to finish 13 is the chief spray voice. Exactly. Because Prem, Elijah, Alfie, I don't remember who else was on that stream. I think it was just us four. I remember when we was on Alfie's channel talking about the Premier League, and I remember Prem and Elijah were like, now why do you think West Ham are going to get relegated? And then when you got watched us against Sunderland, you understood. And then you were like, oh, okay, I understand why you think you're going to get relegated. Because Bowen and Potter wasn't enough at the time. Even then. And I wasn't even Potter out then. But even then, man can understand. At least Elijah and Prime understood. At least Alfie understood. At least you, man, that are in my chat right now understand. Callum Wilson, unlucky. At least he's chasing the ball. Big up Jordan. Mike, you may as well throw in the towel shit manager like Nuno, which West Ham fans want. He's only on the cheap and the shit off a stadium be empty in the championship. Jordan, that's everything that I've said. And by the way, we're getting outnumbered in the midfield right now. Irving and Souček just walking, not knowing what the instruction is. Look at the gap. Look at the gap. There's so many gaps. Like, we look so unorganized. But yeah, that's everything I said this season, Jordan. 48 championship watch-alongs. Yeah, it's a long day. Just saw Fendry smiles. Yeah, Arthur, bro. That was a hard watch. Watching that live, it was a hard watch. And I spoke to both of them afterwards. It was a hard watch, bro. And I'll be honest, Arthur, that was the worst pen game event I've been to. It wasn't worth even getting early access. You just come on loan to Barca, man. We play proper footy. I appreciate you, bro. I've always liked Barcelona, to be fair. Mainly because of Diouf. What are you doing? Diouf, man, don't turn into I can't say that word. Don't turn into what I think I'm gonna say. Don't turn into that, please. But yeah, I always like Barca because of Messi in it. So good luck to you, man, and good luck in the champs. Good luck in the champs. I can't even bother to watch West Ham. This is my last comment. The players have no clue what they're doing, bro. Exactly. And because we changed formation now, they look even more lost because we've got a completely different system, a completely different setup. There's more gaps in the midfield. There's more gaps in the defense. We're getting outnumbered on the fucking midfield. They're passing it around like it's no man's land. Like, that you deserve to be hit. And then I could just control the game for the rest of time. We're going to finish 20th now. Wolves look better than us, and they lost to Sunderland as well. West Ham and Wolves, two horrific clubs this season. Two genuinely horrific clubs this season. Genuinely. Terrible. The ownership has taken over of the fact that of how the clubs are run. Now it's between maybe Sunderland, but mainly Leeds, Brentford, whoever else is down there to take the last spot. Wolves and West Ham are already gone. That is two teams that are already going to the championship next season. So whoop-de-doo. You get West Ham Millwall next season. You get Wolves West Brom next season. Well done. You get your derbies. You get your fucking derbies if fucking them two don't get promoted. if Millwall don't get promoted because they're third right now. And you know what? They live for that. They literally ejaculate at the idea of facing West Ham United. That is all they want. They are creaming in their pants about this. They're probably think they're the kind of people to think, let's stay in the Championship just so we can face these pricks. That's what their thinking is. I'd never talk about Millwall until somebody brings them up as well. That's how irrelevant they are. Wan-Bissaka, that's a terrible pass. Bowen isn't even running anymore. Irving, win the ball. Win the ball. Our midfield, please take one of these midfielders off, man. What the fuck are we doing? Irving and Souček is like genuinely another useless midfielder I've seen. Okay, he's got too much space. Solanka, fuck me. What battle should I actually watch from that event, bro? Dan Danazen. Watch Dan Danazen and Arbu Candy. I honestly, answer the judges on the day were terrible. Fucking terrible. The atmosphere was terrible on the day. The only watch JMA Petrelli as well. JMA Petrelli was alright. Sev's Key was okay. I'd say don't watch Aliano. What's my man's name? Aliano Kmar. Don't watch that one. The battles were like average to good. It wasn't like a final card. It's like having Usyk Fury as the fight, as like the main event, but you got me fighting on the undercard, bro. That's what it was like. I'll be so honest. But mainly Dan Danners and Arbu Candy were a great one. Sev's Key was okay. JM Petrelli was okay. That could have gone either way, in my opinion. The judges were terrible, so you say there's a chance for you next season. Nah, they just want big names. They think big names is the way. They think getting big names is the way to grow everything. People are not watching because of the judges. They're watching because of the battles. I wish there was a chance, but there isn't a chance. I was meant to be doing BTS for Pen Game, and then they aired me. I was meant to be doing BTS, and then they aired me. So that chapter's gone. That chapter's gone. To be fair, Mike GV Sullivan in the undercard would be interesting. It wouldn't be interesting. It'd just be me beating up an old man. Great. Now we're 4-4-2 off the ball, and we're getting outnumbered everywhere. Look at them. It's so easy for them. It's going to be 3-0 now. Great tackle, Kilman. Well done. So the actual good ones they ain't put out yet. 6 sounds like the event was terrible. It was. I don't know why they haven't put Arbu Candy and Dan Danazen on early access when they're making people pay God knows how much a month. Jesus Christ. Them lot are terrible at organising shit. I'll say that for sure. Much as I like going to Pen Game, they're terrible at organising shit. Mikey for Pen Game, I'm genuinely exhausted. I'm exhausted. We have not got hold of the ball once. I think there should be riots. I genuinely think there should be riots. I think there should be riots after this. I genuinely think we should be rioting. We should be rioting. Oh, yes, so we're not just losing, by the way. We're losing 2-0 after conceding 2 goals in the first 15 minutes. Big up, Yasser. We're not just losing. It is a humiliation right now. Someone votes a Paketar. Great. Big up, Warrior. I bet Warrior's enjoying this. We can't even keep the ball. We can't even keep the ball. The morale is gone. The spirit is gone. Everything to do with West Ham United, that's like the bare basic, the bare minimum is gone. Everything is gone. It's terrible. West Ham get relegated this season. I can see the stadium being empty right now. Be more empty into the Championship as well. The owners get them out of the Olympic Stadium. It's a shit on Max. I agree. Brother, I can't like Ariola, Jesus Christ. What kind of kick was that? What are we actually trying to do? Tadibo, Wilson, Souček, Bowen, run. Go on, Bowen. Take him on. Well done. Oh, good ball, Paketar. Unlucky. That was actually a good move, Paketar. I mean, he scored, but I think it might be offside. We scored. It'll probably get checked. What, they give it offside? Yeah, offside. Yep, there you go. Mike's is better at organising meetups than Pen Game. Fair enough. Yep. You're getting battered, deep it. Long day. Long day. Yeah, Callum Wilson touched the ball, so that goal will be ruled out. Unfortunately. Big up Salmon, bro. We're in the trenches, brother. We're in the trenches. It's a good play as well, but Bowen and Paquetá, they did alright there. It looks onside from another angle, but I think he's off. I think he's off. I think he's offside, I can't lie. Don't worry, international break isn't far away. Actually, it isn't. Yeah, you're right. It isn't far away. It isn't far away. I can't lie. I'm devastated. You were right about Nuno. I tried to back it, but I can't. He serves up to fail twice in a row. And I tried to say, like, I'd big up. At least you said that you was right. But this is why I tried to warn people about Nuno. Is that forget. And I want. There's 33 people in here. I want every single person to listen to what I'm about to say. Yeah. Just because something is new at your club, whether it's a player, a manager, an owner, if you have enough information already where you've actually got a reason to not back it, you are allowed to just not go on the bandwagon and just back it automatically, guys. You are allowed to do that. You are allowed, trust me, because you know your club more than anyone else. And the reason why I'm being so passionate right now is because this is what people do. They just like it because it's a shiny new toy. Nuno is not good enough for anyone, let alone West Ham United. He's not. He's not good enough for anyone, let alone West Ham United. He's not. He wasn't just sacked for no reason. You don't have to back everything. Just because Nuno was new here, that doesn't mean I have to back him. I want us to do well. I tried to do the whole we're going to survive when Nuno came in. I tried. So I thought, sure, we'll stay up, but it's not going to excite me afterwards. Paquetá's offside. But as soon as I saw the Arsenal lineup, and yes, people are going to be like, it's Arsenal. Well, did we get a shot on target? No. Did we beat Arsenal with Graham Potter? Yes. Did we beat Arsenal with David Moyes? Yes. So if Potter can beat Arteta, why can't Nuno? And people are like, oh, it's Arsenal. Cool. I'm not even saying the lineup should have been different. Just set up different. And people are going at me then. We go back for an international break, and this guy has the audacity to put Skulls and Walker Peters on the wrong sides. This is why I don't like these managers. I don't like any of them. It's not about style of play. It's not about style of play at all. It's about looking at what we have and getting the best out of it. Fair play, Max. You didn't want us as much as I agree with you on 90% of the things. I thought you were being a little negative after the Arsenal game, but you were right. He's useless. You're right to be fair about Nuno. He's useless. There's a reason Potter beat him. And someone, like, no, and thank you for saying that. Like, I appreciate that. And to be fair, and you're not the only one. You're not the only one. A lot of people have said you were right in my comments. Not a lot of people, but a few people. But fuck me. Like, you got to, like, I don't know what people are watching on Twitter and stuff. Bowen's shot ends up wide. I'm surprised we even having a shot at the ball. Big up, Mr. Rudang. Hope you're doing well, bro. Hope you're doing well. Explosive front, we are finished. Yeah, I might as well just retitle the whole fucking thing now. Cups of the rose. Bitches on my old phone. Oh, fuck my life. I hate everything to do with this club right now. If you're going to move someone out of their home, you have to make them good. Not like this. Not like this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't. You caught me off the wrong day, Max, as I'm in a good mood. After work. Fair enough. We're going to get some fucking timestamps. Big up, Mike's. Nothing saving this, and I hope you get new owners ASAP. I appreciate you, bro. I hope we get new owners too. Man singing Marvin's Room is crazy. Bro, that's the tune. That's the tunes we're gonna have to play. Fuck this owner that you want so bad. Like, bro, that's the kind of tunes we're gonna be singing. Bro, look at the way they're running through our midfield, man. Ethan Ampadu just did a Cruyff turn. We're getting taken the piss out of. Ethan Ampadu just did a Cruyff turn. Haven't checked the table. How's FPL going for you? I've rode and I'm doing alright. I actually don't know. I think I did average last week. I don't really like backing managers no matter what. what I think of them beforehand, but Nuno's absolutely useless. He could generally be worse than Potter. Mike, when I was back in Nuno when he got the job, I wasn't back in Sullivan and Brady. If you thought, by the way, no, I know you didn't. I know you're not stupid, bro. I know we've talked many times before on this channel, so I got your perspective. But the problem is, I didn't want to back anyone coming in because of who's hiring them. That was my thing, bro. And as much as managers should deserve time, I get that concept. Managers need to earn time. Managers need to earn time, and that's what I was saying under Lopetegui. And I thought Potter would be good. Listen, I thought Potter would be good, so we all get it wrong. Somerville, unfortunately, has run into there, and he's got himself a yellow. And the worst part about this, we can't even change attackers when they come on because we haven't got any attackers on the bench apart from Marshall. Because Guilherme has been left at home for 4 midfielders. I would suggest getting Fernandes on for Irving and getting Magassa on for Souček. But is he going to do that? Probably not. Those first 2 games of Magassa, Paquetá, Fernandes, and he decides to change it. It wasn't that bad against Everton. I thought, cool, I didn't want the draw. But cool, I get it. I think we could have done better, but there were some things to build on. That, bro, forget building. That was like terrorism. Once we lose to Burnley, Newcastle, relegation will be confirmed by November international break. I think it's confirmed now, lad. I'm 20th. Of course I am. That makes sense. Max, I think Bowen could be gone by January. No one's going to come in for him in January, bro. They'll wait till the summer when they can get him cheaper. Because once we get relegated, we have no leverage. And he's not going to push for a move in January. He's not the kind of person to jump ship. But in the summer, it's more than a possibility because we're going down. We're going down. And you know what's mad? You know, if hypothetically, if we did a Nottingham Forest and Nuno Espirito Santo was to go, we're going to get Slaven Bilic. It's not going to get any better. So as much as I don't like Nuno, it's not going to get any better because the owners are still here. I'm going to maintain the same stance I had under Graham Potter. I get that, but I don't think Bowen will try and maybe push for a move so he can get into the England squad. I don't think he'll have a choice. Because Bowen thought staying at West Ham originally was a good idea anyway. So I think he's just going to reap in this with what he has. He's too settled in London to move anywhere. And he's not going to go to another London club in January. To be honest, out of 33 people, it's not as peak as it sounds. Yeah, that's true. The closest we came to scoring was an offside goal. Terrible. It's terrible. You think GSB will be forced to sell after being relegated? No, I don't. You can't really be forced to sell. I think you mean the club, right? Like, we can't really be forced to sell. I think we're going to sell a lot of players and then just get really average championship players. And then, you know what? Probably going to go down again. And I wouldn't be surprised. There's going to have to be championship watch next season. I forgot who my man is that is coming off. I forgot bro's name. James Justin. I forgot he was at Leeds. I forgot he went to Leeds. You're probably right, to be fair, Mike. It's a big arse championship in January when you've been at the club for nearly 6 years. I think Bo's definitely gone in the summer, though. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would move if I was him as well. I don't know whether he's going to push for the move because I think regardless, he's kind of made his bed, so he's going to lie in the fact that he's the Mr. West Ham face now of the modern era, so he'll probably not push for a move and not hand in a transfer request. But what I think we'll do is sell him as the big profit. He'll probably have 4 years left by next year, I think, or 5 years left. 4 or 5 years. So yeah, it's going to take a lot of money regardless, but we're not going to have much leverage. Sullivan and Brady have generally killed West Ham. Yep, they saved it financially to kill them once again. So what was that 13-year/14-year next season of staying in the Premier League worth for? What was that for? To do what exactly? Generally one of the worst ran clubs. Well, the worst ran club in the Premier League. And I probably can't even say one of the worst ran clubs in England because of what's happening with all these EFL clubs. But Jesus Christ, we are run poorly for the standard of where we're meant to be, the promises that they were meant to give us. We're just sending long balls up the pitch now. There is no hope. We're just sending long pass. Wan-Bissaka's making underlapping runs into the right hand, and Bowen's on the wing. I don't know what Nuno's doing. I don't know what Nuno Espirito Santo's doing. But there'll be a lot of players gone next year. There'll be Diouf, Paquetá, Somerville, Magassa, Fernandez, Tanibo, Kilman. I don't mind Kilman leaving. Wan-Bissaka will go. I'm sure Walker Peters will go. Guilherme will definitely go. How far away is Sullivan doing to what happens on Wednesday? The thing is, the Sheffield Wednesday thing's a financial thing. So, I don't think we're actually... The problem is, we're even though we're far away from that, it actually doesn't make a difference. I don't know how Paquetá kept the ball there. Fair play. He did really well there. Souček, bro. Did anyone see that 5-yard pass from Thomas Souček? Did anyone see that 5-yard pass from Thomas Souček? We were literally keeping it ticking. We had space, and Souček passed it to them. Fucking spastic. Skinny, fucking spastic. But their whole thing is financial. So we're actually far away from 13 minutes at a time. Fuck me. I've got to put up with for another 13 minutes of this. Here's the problem. We've got healthy PSR. So we're far away from it. We are far away from it. But it doesn't make a difference. The problem is that they don't want to spend money, even though they have money. You're financially sound, just money grabbing greedy owners. Facts. Long ball against Leeds. Dark. Yeah, big up KCB. Big up, bruv. Yeah, it is dark, bro. We are going down. But I said we were going down at the start. Like, at the start of the season. After Sunderland, it was like, yeah, we're gone. We're gone. We're getting relegated. Oh, Aronson's in behind again. He's taking on Diouf. If they score one more, it's definitely over. I mean, it's over anyway, but fucking hell. Straight into Areola. They didn't even need to do anything for the rest of this. Areola throwing it straight to Wilson. Bro, Wilson's been pulled back. Come on, man. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Why are strikers always allowed to just get grabbed? I knew we were going down after Chelsea battered us, Mike. Yeah, like, that was a haunting day as well. I generally don't know what Karen Brady does other than just chat shit to the media. Like, I don't know what these guys do. All David Sullivan does is just do the cheap options all the time. And all Karen Brady does is talk to newspapers and just chat shit and do the odd Sky interview where she's trying to tell us that, it's not that bad. The people have settled into the stadium. Who told you that? Who told Karen Brady that we settled into the new stadium? Who told her that? Remember when Karen Brady was on Talksport after we lost the... Yeah, bruv. Just chatting a bag of shit. She always just chat shit to the media all the time. And they always go to Talksport. Bro, what kind of passing is this? Oh, they're on a counter-attack again. Okafor taking on to Debo. Oh my god, Okafor did well there as well. I thought he scored. It's mad how changing a manager doesn't help. It's because they hire shit managers. They hire shit managers, Mr. Rudong. They hire very, very shit managers. Nuno isn't a good manager. He's not. Souček wouldn't look out of place in the EFL. Yeah. There's some players in the EFL that are generally more technically gifted than him. We've got championship midfielders for the most part. I did tell you, Mike, so Olympic Brady comes from a marketing background. She used to work for the same company I did, Satoshi and Satoshi. They got brought out by publicists. I mean, that makes a lot of sense because she doesn't know anything about football. She can't tell me her family supports West Ham. I refuse to believe that David Gold was a West Ham fan when he was alive. Yo, Paquetá's actually playing all right. Funny enough. Why is Souček out wide? Why is Souček out wide, guys? Turn around. That's the wrong ball, Paquetá. Fuck's sake. Would you take Frank Lampard over Nuno? No. Frank Lampard is literally public enemy number one in Stratford. in East London in West Ham, it would not unite the fan base. It would generally cause the biggest riots ever. Which is why we should have got Hoynes. Thank you, Mr. Rudak. I was like, it was you that commented it on the J stream, right? I was saying this 2 years ago. She's apparently a West Ham fan. That's what she said. Definitely not. There's no way she could be a West Ham fan. None of these men are. West Ham be way at the bottom of the table in the league. If Wolves get a win against Burnley, it's a shambles process until the owners are gone. This is what we should do now. That's a West Ham legend. Fuck's sake. Big enough Rant to get the owners gone? Probably not. Probably not. And I said this yesterday about Championship managers. A lot of managers in the Championship aren't ready to manage in the Premier League, which is why Sunderland's manager is really good. Like, Scott Parker isn't good enough in the Premier League. Like, a lot of these managers aren't good enough to be in the Prem. Chris Wilder isn't good enough to be in the Prem. Even Daniel Farker, who's beating us right now, he's not good enough to be in the Prem. A lot of these managers aren't. The makeshift shit doesn't help, you're right. But Hoynes we should have got 2 years ago. Under Tim Steidten, if he had been given the freedom, he would have got him as well. It's generally horrific. And we've still got another 8 minutes of this for the first half alone. Maresca would do well at West Ham, but with better owners, not with these owners. Maresca is a complete upgrade on anything we've had in the past, well, ever. He's better than any manager we've had. And Fat Frank would relegate West Ham, yes. If these not were West Ham fans, they would sell the club, knowing they can't run it. Facts. Just see if I missed any comments. Burnham might regret signing that long-term contract. Probably, I would regret it. My co-worker saw you reacting to the Ballon goal against your team and yesterday left the volume so loud. One of the people in that building was so confused. I was probably shouting something outrageous as well. So, yeah. You was the one that said it on J Stream. You can have him. I appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Let's sign a deal. Packard to Wilson. Wilson, that's a terrible first touch, but that's also not the greatest of pass from Packard. It's a good idea, but that's it. Bro, press. These guys aren't even running anymore, man. Well done, Diouf. Turnover. Where's the turnover? Irving. Souček. Bowen. Oh, it's a decent ball, man. Come on. I'm surprised West Ham didn't try going for Maresca after a season at Leicester. Prime. He was at Leicester. That was the problem. He was at another club. If he was on a free, then maybe we would have got him. If Leicester had sacked him for no reason, we might have had a chance. The only way Maresca was coming to West Ham if he was a free agent. You lot, give me like 10 seconds. I'm going to blow my nose, so I've got a blocked nose. Big up Tottenham Ranger. At least those away days at Mill will be good, mate. Look at the bright side. Very funny. Very fucking funny. I can already predict what your next comment is going to be about. But big up Tottenham Ranger. Sunderland manager was from Lorient. They got him in 2024, got them promoted, and now they're in the top 10. Exactly. That's what happens when the ownership wants to go and buy someone's contract out. They want to go and buy someone's contract out, and then what? Then what happens? And by the way, I'm not even saying that every manager that's in a job right now is good. But at least it will give you more of an intention. Like, even Wolves bought Vitor Pereira from Al Shabab. I don't rate Pereira. He just had better players at the time. That's why they went on that streak. But like every Wolves manager, they don't get backed. And they're not good enough either. With the way how open Ange plays football and the way he was at Forest, I am not taking Ange. Not with the how open, how injury-prone players become. We literally do not even have the squad to play that type of football anyway. It would have made a difference. But Nuno is useless. Max's West Ham manager will be sensational. I wouldn't take over now. I would have taken over at the start. They can't get me now. Forest have no attackers. Bro, they literally have Cali Mundo, Hudson Odoi, Chris Wood, fucking Awayani, Igor Jesus. You said you're better suited for attacking? We are. But also his fullbacks have to invert and shit. None of our fullbacks can invert. Max, you're a free agent, but Sullivan wouldn't give you the job. Do you please read that, bro? Oh my god. But it's also not just about the attackers. Like, they have a better midfield than us. Our midfield wouldn't do well at this. Sadibo needs to play. I agree with that. I agree with that, Ranger. I agree with that. He does need to play in the high line. But also, the problem is, Ranger, as well, we don't have a good partner for Sadibo. Rehired David Moyes if Moyes gets sacked by Everton, nah. Maresca went to Leicester and won it just one season in the Championship, and now he's managing Chelsea. West Ham should have gone like Kieran McKenna. He's actually the only manager that's in the Championship right now that's actually suited towards the Premier League. Because even though he's struggling, he's at least adaptable to what he is. If West Ham was smart, they would have got McKenna or Hoyders. Inshallah, Gary O'Neill. Fucking hell. I think next season when we get relegated, we'll probably either get Gary O'Neill, Slaven Bilic, or Michael Carrick. And Carrick will probably suit us in the Championship, but whether he can get us promoted, I don't know. If we get Russell Martin, I would generally kill myself. No, Carlisle, you need to get relegated to get the reset bar to get this cancer Sullivan out. Get relegated isn't going to get rid of him, bro. We don't need to reset. We just need to not be retarded. We never needed this. This never needed to happen in the first place. You just hire a better manager when Moyes leaves. But like, what again? Why is Bowen on the touchline and Wan-Bissaka inverting? Bowen with a good cross. Souček has completely missed a great chance. Of course, Souček's missed that chance. You guys just saw the header, right? You guys just saw the header Souček missed. Good enough for West Ham. Very good enough. Fucking sitter. Russell Martin, he's shit. He got sacked at Rangers, mate. That's my point. That's my point. Oh, fuck. That's why I think we'll sack him. Yeah, good lord, that was a bad miss. Yep, Thomas Souček. Some of our fan base, some reason, love Andy Irving too. I don't know why. They love the underdog story, unfortunately. Paquetá's actually playing all right. Fuck me. Souček is a lamppost, facts. Is Carrick one of your own? Technically, yeah, he is. Carrick in the EPL would do shit. Right now. He's not ready. He will be one day, but he's not ready right now. Paquetá, that's a terrible pass. It's going to be 3-0 eventually. There's just a matter of time. They're just not taking their chances. Here we go. Good interception, Wan-Bissaka. Well played. Oh, well done, Sadibo. Someone, who wants the ball? Who wants the ball? Pass the ball about. Hurry up. Come on, get the ball up the pitch. Get the ball up the pitch. We're not trying to do anything, are we? Fucking hell. Michael Carrick at West Ham. Yeah, I'll definitely do Championship watch next season. I think it's possible. I'm just thinking because of the sentiment value. Bilic, Carrick, and O'Neill. That's the managers I'm thinking of. Hearts are 5 points clear at the top. Dear God, the old firm of shit. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers is probably going to get sacked soon as well. No, I wouldn't take him at West Ham before people ask me. Generally, feel for fans like you, high standards dragged down by these top hammers. To be honest with you, bro. That's half time, by the way, so let me pause the thing. Yeah, Hearts are 5 points clear, Rangers. Mad, because Rangers and Celtic are doing terrible. But to be honest, we don't really have that same dynamic in our fan base. The problem is that everyone is negative like me in the fan base until a new manager comes in, and then everything's like, everything's fine again, guys. Everything's fine. No, everything's fine. We've got a new manager. You know, the same people that are talking about Nuno being good. They were doing the same thing for Potter. So everyone's complaining about the ownership, and then the ownership were like, "Oh, so there's pressure on the manager, yeah? There's pressure on the manager. Let's sack them and get a new one. Everything will be fine, but then the pressure will come off us." And then what happens? The fan base eats it up. Then people try and justify it. You know why? Because they know that we're not going to get anything better, so they just settle with what we have. They just settle with what we're meant to expect and stuff. And people have the audacity to tell me that he needs a transfer window. He doesn't need a transfer window. He just needs to stop being stupid. So you're telling me Nuno Espirito Santo needs a transfer window to beat Leeds? Let's you know what? Let's do a live tweet. Let's go on Twitter right now and tweet. And I'm going to share my screen while doing it. As long as nothing weird comes up on my timeline. Yeah, it's just the Athletic. Fucking dickheads. He does. Yeah, he does need a brain transplant. He does. Look at this shit. This is the first thing that comes up on my timeline. But let's tweet. The audacity to tell me that Nuno needs a transfer window. Does he need a window to beat Leeds? Let's see if we get any rage baiting pricks. Let's see if we get that shit. This is the problem I have. Nuno, he's not even mid-table. If he was mid-table, he'd actually be doing okay right now. Nuno's just overrated as fuck. He's just not that good. The reason why he did well at Forest last season as well is basically what happened was they were hard to beat. Nobody knew how to break them down at the start of the season against Forest and the first half of the season. You see, once they started conceding, they didn't stop conceding. That's how they went from 3rd to 7th. You know what happened the next season? Marinakis was pissed off. He wanted to change the style of play. He asked Nuno, "Can you change the style of play, please? Let's try and play possession-based football." They tried that. And Nuno doesn't know how to do that. But they tried that in pre-season. And you know what happened then? They lost basically nearly all their pre-season games. They couldn't score against Birmingham. They started the season, beat Brentford, fair play. But then they kept losing. When they drew to Palace, they lost a couple games, and especially they lost to West Ham United. And they were like, losing to West Ham in 2025, we're not going to run this. And the next manager that came in, they sacked him quickly. And he stayed trying to figure out the issue. I don't understand. Wan-Bissaka overlapping in a big 25, ain't it? You're right, this is so dumb. It's not even that. He's underlapping for Bowen. It should be the other way around. You should be overlapping for Bowen. Odoi plays left. Oh, yeah, you might have argued about Forest. Mike, did you see Gary O'Neill say that Kilman's engine isn't on? That's why he's been poor. And when Nuno gets him to turn his engine on, he would be a brilliant player for us. And God forbid Gary O'Neill was at West Ham. It'd be just as bad. Fuck me. Terrible manager. Terrible manager sticking up for terrible manager. And you know what's so funny about that as well? Robert Green, by the way. Robert Green is a pundit right now for West Ham. He's a pundit right now for Sky, talking about West Ham, yeah? And they were talking about Kilman, and he deflected all the Kilman form onto Todibo, basically saying that, West Ham fan were happy about the obligation to buy with Todibo joining West Ham. You know, the guy who was meant to move to Juventus? Yeah, him. He ended up blaming all the Kilman stuff on Todibo. It's like, he was talking about Todibo being a bad partner for Kilman. Robert Green, you've lost all my respect. I can't lie. You don't know football. I guarantee Robert Green did not watch. Like, Tadima doesn't really make many mistakes either, by the way. Like, he just doesn't. You're not enjoying Thomas Frank Ranger. Fair enough. Thomas Frank at Spurs still think he's at Brentford. Fair? Fair. Mike's would you sack Nuno? Yeah. But if it was up to me, I'd get an actual manager. Yeah, the goalkeeper. Yeah, the goalkeeper that used to play for West Ham. But Glassy, the difference between me, I would sack Nuno and get a proper manager. I would go to HMP. No, not HMP, that's UK. I would go to whatever prison Lil Durk is in right now. And I'll say, have you got one more murder for hire in you? I've got some people that you need to like call a hit upon. Call up Lester from GTA. I've got a bounty for you. Then people upstairs, bruv. I've got a bounty. I'm calling them, man. That's who I'm calling. I would get the Stuttgart manager, Glassy. Hoynes. Well, however you pronounce his name, I'll get the Stuttgart manager. Or I get McKenna. I would get McKenna. You see any of the three managers, I don't want them. I would go to HMP, don't incriminate yourself, bruv. Not yet. I'm not going there yet. I want to see David Sullivan though. Like, I generally want to see David Sullivan. Like, I want to go up to him and just talk to him. I'm not gonna hit him. I'm generally not gonna hit him. I'm just gonna shout at him. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell him, you know, if we get relegated, it's your fault. Like, if we get relegated, it's your fault. I hope you know that, right? And I hope you know that nobody here likes you. Nobody here, like literally nobody on this earth likes you. I hope you know that. Innit? I hope you know that. Or your son. Nobody likes your son either. Because guess what? You gave birth to him. Not literally, but you played a part in it. You gave the assist for your woman to give birth to him. You both need to fuck off. Same with Karen Brady. No one likes you. No one likes you. Nobody at West Ham here likes you. I don't know what the apprentice like you, but just go there and fuck off. Nobody likes you guys. So why are you here? So take your money out of my club and keeping it for yourself. Would you say winning the FA Cup but get relegated? No. I'm not taking trophies are everything, but I'm not taking getting relegated because of it. Because I can't celebrate the trophy if we're relegated. What's the point? I'm tired, guys. I'm tired. I heard Chalobah is one of the best centre backs. Such better than Donnarumma. Don't worry, guys. We didn't need to do so. I'm not going to hit him. Elijah staring at the camera meme. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I am going to hit him, though. I'm joking. Sullivan would probably say, I'm hurt by this too. He probably would. Like, but how can you be hurt? Guys, you see in life, yeah? How can you be hurt by something that was your fault? How can you be hurt by something that's your fault? You see me? If I'm the person cheating in a relationship, how can I be hurt that she's left me? How? She's left me because I cheated. So why would, if Sullivan generally thinks he's hurt by him putting us into this mess, that's his fault. That's his fault. That's his problem. West Ham have conceded more goals from corners this season in the Premier League. I'm assuming you mean conceded the most. Sullivan looking like Mr. Tom right now. Most disliked and that. Exactly. Why not? You could be up next season. Championship is temporary, but trophies are permanent. Championship might not be temporary. That's not a guarantee. And could be up. Doesn't mean we will be up. It's not a guarantee. The championship is never a guarantee. Didn't he say something like that when he got out of his car to talk to protesters? Yes, he did. He did. I'm hurt by this too. What a load of bullshit. Oh, Preston North End equaliser against Sheffield United. Shit. And Chris Wilder. Chris Wilder versus Paul Heckenbaum. That's funny. Fucking hell. This is generally horrific, man. I'm just, there's no like content to take advantage of this guy. There's no positive in West Ham losing. You see how many like positives there is even in content when West Ham are winning. I would rather we just win games. Like, I'm not sacrificing a channel for the club to win. Because if West Ham were winning and doing well, we get views anyways. And the whole fucking losing for views thing, like, that would make a difference to me. I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting paid as much as I should be. And what I mean as much as I should be is like, fucking, what's it called? I'm not getting 1,000 views. But for West Ham, it's worth it because realistically, you ain't winning something domestic anytime soon. The reason it's not 50 for 45 years because of Conference League. Yeah, but I'm not taking relegation because of it. Because again, we're not going to be able to celebrate it. I'm not gonna have a thing of a trade-off of going relegated for a trophy. And the thing is, it's actually not that difficult to win one of these trophies because Palace did it. The Palace won their first ever trophy. So clearly trophies are up for grabs. But West Ham never tried. West Ham haven't tried to win a domestic in my lifetime. They've never gone far at all. The only time we somewhat tried was 15-16. The last season at Upton Park where Pyatt was that was the last time. It's just, I can't be asked. Sullivan thinks by saying I'm hurt will stop you from rushing him. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That don't mean I'm not going to rush you. I will still rush you. I will still rush you now. I personally will rush you. But if I do see you, I'm not going to do that yet. But if I see you again, we'll talk. 17th had a trophy like we did last year. Yeah, that's fine because you're still in the Premier League. But what's the point of me getting a trophy if I'm getting relegated? Nobody's going to care that we won. And also, can I just say something as well? The whole point of winning trophies as well is not just about winning. It's about capitalizing on the trophy. So what's the point of winning the trophy and then doing nothing afterwards? That's what everyone does in this country. Like isn't like Man City. Win the trophy and then capitalize and try and be as successful as you can be. Which is why the Conference League, we never capitalized upon it. Realistically, for West Ham, if they get relegated in 3 to 4 years, you're relegated. In 3 to 4 years, you're back in FA Cup is permanent. No, not this. It's not. That's not guaranteed. Some teams never come back. Some teams take 10 years to come back. And because West Ham haven't got relegated in recent times, they're not prepared to go down, Glassy. They're not prepared to go down. We haven't been prepared to go down in a very long time because all our players are on Premier League wages. It's not like a Norwich or Southampton. It's not even you think I care. It's you think I believe you. You think I believe you. Second half is coming up. It took Leeds 2 years to go back. Yep, facts. It took Leeds 2. And also 3 to 4 years, like, it took Villa longer, I'm pretty sure. It took maybe 4. They got relegated 15-16. They came back 19-20. But it wasn't that long ago when you were in the chat, bro. It was 12 years ago. In fact, it was 13 years ago. That's a long time ago, Glassy. It's over a decade. Somerville should have stayed at Leeds. What's he doing going back and down again? How funny. Yeah, exactly. This is why I said Ranger though in the summer. Like, as much as I want good players to come to West Ham, if I'm generally giving you actual advice, I'm questioning you of why you're actually going to West Ham. Like, just stay at your club. I want better players, but I'm encouraging players not to come to us because you're going to ruin your career. And then people call you shit. You're just at West Ham. Chelsea winning the 2021 UCL to having to watch Sanchez and goal. Teams really don't like to capitalise. Exactly. Like, don't get me wrong, Chelsea won. I'm pretty sure Chelsea won the Club World Cup like a little bit later. But they didn't capitalise. They didn't capitalise. Like, they lost a lot of domestics. They didn't go on to win the league after that. And it doesn't take anything away from the Champions League. But for example, let's say Arsenal even win a Carabao this year. That doesn't mean they're going to win the Premier League. It's too late for that. It's too late for that. Feel free, mate. It is what it is. Like, at least, like, people know me this already. I like to banter. I like the going back and forth with people sometimes in it. But I'm not one of these people that makes excuses. The second half has started. I'm not one of these people that makes excuses and also, like, just goes ahead and just, like, chat shit and be like, everything's fine at the club and be toxic positive. I at least give you the real West Ham shit. I'm not twerking for rivals either. If someone chats shit about the club, I'll go at the minute. But at least I'm honest. Did you celebrate the Conference League though? Yes, because it was our first trophy in my lifetime. And I didn't think it was going to get relegated. I never said don't celebrate it. Why wouldn't I celebrate the Conference League? I don't understand. To be fair, they went to every final of the season after UCL. Barring UCL again. Yeah, but that's not even capitalising upon it. If you don't win it, it's not capitalising. Big up, Sam. Back in Championship football will be seen to inject the nostalgia. Do you know why though? It's not really nostalgia anymore though, because there's no like N Power logo. I don't even. It's just EFL now, isn't it? If you bring back N Power, and someone gets the Ricardo Vaste haircut, then I can buy into the nostalgia, innit? We won the UCL, bought Lukaku. I thought we could challenge Pep with Havertz and Mount as our creative tens. That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't take away from the win. It doesn't take away from the trophy. But the whole point of winning something is to go and try and do more. West Ham conceded 9 goals from corners in the Premier League this season, 6 more than any other side. Do you think Crystal Palace are a bigger club than West Ham? I think they always have been. Currently answer me on the specs. Very funny, Elliot. Very funny. That's some 0 out of 10 rage bait, unfortunately. But big up to yourself, bro. I remember the Coca-Cola Championship matches. Okay, but this season you're more likely to get relegated. Would you sacrifice this season for an FA Cup? No. There should be no sacrificing to win things. And they had nothing to do with my Conference League point, bro. Sorry, Mike said tracked. Pick up, Elliot. Fuck's sake, man. I'm not that stupid, bro. Suchek, go around him. He's so slow. Oh, fuck me. He had to put his shot. He's so dumb. It had nothing to do with my Conference League thing, Glassy. It had nothing to do with it. Suchek is so dumb. So dumb. You can't get round the place. He just pulls it shut. Are you going to be watching The Apprentice this year? Again, 0 out of 10 rage bait. You know the answer. I don't even watch TV. I don't watch any. Bro, by the way, Suchek is in the 10 now. Suchek is in the 10. This is David Moyes. I'm literally just watching the same football I was watching 3 years ago. The only sacrifice should be the cow that ends up in my burger. I hear that. Shout out to the cows, bro, providing some food. Realistically, Nuno's getting Fucking hell. Sacked in 5 games. Our owners won't do that. Our owners will just keep him, unfortunately. He's going to be into the rest of the season because our owners are shit. He could lose every game. Our owners would keep him. We're not like Marinakis. We're not like Marinakis. We'll just carry on. Ugh. The only sacrifice Mike's would do is on Darren and David and Karen. Facts. If anyone should be sacrificed or anything, it should be them two. By the way, I'm saying it's subscriber mode, so if you're not subscribed, you're a dickhead. I forgot to say it's a subscriber mode anyway. Also, subscribe to Max Reacts and follow me on all socials, GBO Max. I forgot to say it's a fucking subscriber mode just now. This guy always delays live, bruv. Would you take Marinakis? Yeah. I'd rather some Saudis. Would you take Simon Jordan as the manager? Or what do you mean owner? And no to either, by the way. because Simon Jordan nearly ran Crystal Palace into the fucking ground. But as a manager, definitely not, because he ain't got no badges anyway. I'm a better manager than Simon Jordan. Now it's their turn to pass the ball off the pitch. Big up Max in the chat. This is so shit. Do for Sonny forgot us to play football is very peak. Yeah, I think he's just depressed. I think we should get Steve Bruce. Salmon, please tell me you're taking the piss. I really hope you're joking, Salmon. Would you take Ten Hag? No. No, I wouldn't take Ten Hag. We literally have no structure. You want me to get the manager of all kinds of like shit in the midfield? But yeah, Cheaton, I don't know what's going on with Diouf this game. But yeah, it's a long day. Would you take AJ as manager? Hell no. No offense, AJ. Would you trade Sullivan for Levy? No. No. Oh, 3-2. Malak Preston, bruv. Malak Preston. Big up Preston. I'm glad you're joking, Salmon. I'm glad you're joking. Fucking hell. Nuno's doing all of this. How about this, bruv? Fucking this. Get the fuck out of here. They're taking a piss out of us. If you could take any manager in the world, who would you take? If you're talking realistic, then Hoynes. If you're talking unrealistic, I'll take Pep. I'm assuming you mean realistic, though, so Hoynes from Stuttgart. I'm talking like, who would realistically come to us? If we get relegated, can we have a David Sullivan diss track? I might just do one next Watchalong. How about this, yeah? I will write a diss track about West Ham. Anyway, I'm not waiting that long in it. Because we're gone anyway. So here's what I'm going to do. I will write something for the whole club. The whole club. And the next watch-along we do, if we're losing, I'll wrap it at halftime. How about that? How about that? I reckon I could do a better job than Nuno, and he's been doing this for years. Honestly, same. Do it. And by the way, not me to get soppy in the shit, but you could do anything in life, by the way. You guys could do anything in life. And you know why? Because Nuno Espirito Santo, Graham Potter, Julian Lopetegui, they made it as managers at West Ham. So you could do anything in life. David Sullivan made it as a football owner. You could do anything in what you want to in life. Put your mind to it. You could be a spastic if you want to be. I hope that motivates you for your future. Do you think you'll get relegated? Yes. Which one of the Spectrum Society would you have as manager and why? The Spectrum Society. Pep. Pep's on the Spectrum. I don't know. Like Spectrum Society, who would be a good manager on the Spectrum? I'm not too sure. Because I don't know anyone that uses their Spectrum powers for good that would make a good manager. That's one hell of a motivation, exactly. I take Bowen at Chelsea. Yeah, he's a good player. He's good enough to be at most clubs. Wilson, come on. Man kicked in his face. Watch you beat United? We're probably worse than you this season, if we're being honest. What you rate Dave's album out of 10? On first listen, a 9 minimum. I'm just not quick to give anything a 10 yet. But I really liked the album overall. I didn't find any song shit. I liked every song. I liked how it all played with each other. Pause. Like, one after another, they all went into each other. Good subject matter. Probably his best rapping. Some great songs on there that I would replay, despite what people say. The concept was really good. It's 10 songs, 48 minutes. I like it. It's nice and concise. So I'd say 9 out of 10. Yeah, Glassy, I'm not falling for the rage bait because Palace, like, football wasn't invented like this year. Like, Palace have won one trophy ever. We've won more than one trophy. What about me, bruv? I'm literally autistic. What? What? Do you want to be manager of West Ham or you could be anything in life? I mean, I'm on a spectrum as well, probably. So, I mean, you could do anything in life, Connor. And you're probably a better manager than Nuno. Well, you already said no to AJ, so by my question, I meant, oh, you mean us? I'd say Melon. Like, tactically, I think Melon would probably be the best. But yeah, football wasn't invented in 2025. Palace have won one trophy in their whole lifetime. I have to research West Ham trophy cabinet. But you know that West Ham have won a trophy already, so I think you're just rage baiting. Because you, by your logic, they were like, they've won something. But you mentioned earlier about West Ham's Conference League, so you're just chatting shit. Let's be honest here. Let's just be honest and just say you're rage baiting. Like, there's no logic in what you're saying. Yeah, just that's still something. That is winning something. FA Cup conference, though, I agree, but we've won 3 FA Cups in our lifetime, so they're not bigger than us. Like, factually, they're not. They've won one trophy ever, and the Conference League wasn't even our first European trophy. Them man are swinging scarves and shit. At least they've got an atmosphere. That's why I have to research it. Then research it then. Oh my god, Max Kilman, you are an actual fucking idiot. Well done, Sadibo. Well done. Kilman's an actual idiot. Oh, Diouf, man. Diouf is having a horrible game. Calvert-Lewin's doing fucking Spider-Man. Yeah, Cup Winners' Cup as well. Bro, what are we doing here, man? Diouf is losing the ball like mad. Yeah, it wasn't the first European trophy. We won a Cup Winners' Cup. If we're going existing European trophies, then cool, we won one. But we won Cup Winners' Cup. Parkinson's got a yellow for dissent as well. Yeah, with Bobby Moore. Kilman would have killed a cotton bud. Exactly. You can't even let alone kill a man. This guy just gave the ball away for no reason. Yeah, we are bigger than Arsenal in Europe. Because Arsenal ain't done anything in Europe. Because if we're going even existing European trophy, we have one, they have none. Do you have... That's a terrible cross. Irving. I was going to say, oi, oi, till I saw the score, got online late, big up Max anyway, if there's any consolation. I know how you feel. Yeah, we're fucked, Dick. Both our clubs are fucked. Thoughts on Sean Dyche? How do you think he'll do it for us? I think it's a good manager bounce, but I don't think he'll do that well. I think people like the idea of them kind of managers in 2025 where they have a reputation for keeping people up and it's like they're against the woke stuff and people buy into that a lot. Like, they're not woke, they're proper managers, proper Barclays and all that. So I think people overrate how good Sean Dyche will actually do. They have more chance than surviving than they do under Ange. But his football's very one-dimensional. So I think he got sacked from Everton for a reason. Oh my god, it's nearly 3-0. Jesus Christ. And I think they can still go down with him. People think Dyche equals survival. That's not how it works. He might give them more of a spirit, but he's easily found out. So I wouldn't be surprised if they still went down, to be honest. I don't think he's a good manager in 2025. He got sacked from Everton for a reason. Now everyone's hyping up Everton. But everyone was trying to hype up Everton when they had Dyche. If there's one thing he knows how to do is survive, but anything beyond that, maybe they won't do. But I don't know. Prior to 2022, 2023, Arsenal equals West Ham in Europe. Yeah, technically, yeah. They had the same amount of European trophies. I said preseason, you remember, what's the odds? So maybe 3 of the promoted champs teams stay out, remember? Yeah. Yeah, you did say that. I still think Leeds or... Well, yeah, actually, no, you're right, because Wolves and West Ham are gone. So, yeah, 2 promoted teams will stay up. Guaranteed. Minimum. I was going to say I think Leeds and Burnley could still go down, but with the way we're playing, at least Burnley can win at home. And they're not even good. This is the worst Premier League in years. Like, it just is. In terms of especially, like, the lower half of the table. By the way, the players are giving up. The players are giving up, by the way. Big up, Abs. Hope you're doing well, bro. By the way, I hate how they've got the ats in the chat and the StreamYard now instead of, like, the names. I really wish they didn't change that on streaming and stuff. It's really annoying. Fucking hell. At least we're not playing on the weekend, so my weekend can't be ruined, but I have no alcohol. Well, I do, but it's downstairs. And it's just cider. And I'm not doing another live after this. I'm just doing my fan cam. Like, everything I'm talking about right now, I basically am already talking about. So, there's kind of no point. Tanaka, Ampadu, Harrison, straight out Areola. It's definitely a footballing problem. I don't even know if it's the best league, just because I don't watch other leagues. The quality at the bottom, yeah, I was going to say, yeah. The quality in general isn't great, but the quality at the bottom is horrendous. And we do have no fight up, you're right. The players aren't even trying to get back, and Nuno's only made 1 sub 60 minutes in. I didn't even put the game on, and Charlie, you did the right thing. Prime is in the chat. He'll remember the clip of, you are the man of the match, you didn't watch the game. I remember saying that in pre-season. If you're not watching, you're winning. How have you played in the second half? Terrible. Just as terrible as the first. West Ham have never come back in the second half to play better. God forbid. Our next sub is probably going to be fucking Eagle for Taniba at this point, because Taniba's down now. Too many on that carousel thing with agents just shop windowing and youth hope of a payday. Yep. Everyone copy that Mendes blueprint now. Facts. How do we just come early? Look at our performances. Yeah, scary hours. Mateus Fernandez is coming on. The man who should have started. I like the stream, but I don't even want to listen to how bad we are. Fair enough, Charlie. All love, bro. All love. Big up to you, bro. Fernandez, I guarantee he takes Paquetá off just because he got a yellow card, when really he should be taking Souček or Irving off. If you're putting Fernandez on. Turn around. Bro, Wan-Bissaka's inverting. Wan-Bissaka's inverting. Yeah, I do need to download that to my stream. I need to download more clips to the StreamYard, especially. I forgot to download the Elijah clip. I'll send that to my... Fuck it. I'm actually just going to send that to my WhatsApp now so I can download it. What's there for me? Bro, West Ham are playing like Getz. And what I mean by that is Getz is now in prison for drunk driving and killing someone in Ilford. West Ham are basically the equivalent. West Ham are Getz. Wan-Bissaka's inverting and making underlapping runs, going into 10. Bowen is on the touchline. I don't know how Nuno did well. Wolves are not in him. He did well for a little bit. Freddie Potts is coming on for Irving. I mean, good. Common sense. And Fernandez is coming on for who? Souček. Get the fuck out of my club, you prick. You skinny fuck. The recent Elijah clip. Like the video clip. That clip, Prime. I'm putting that on my StreamYard. Finally, Mateus Fernandez on the pitch. Good tackle from Fernandez there. Bowen. Paquetá, shoot, bro. Blocked. Tadibo, Potts. Well done. Tadibo to Fernandez. Fernandez to Bowen. Bowen to Paquetá. Ball into Bowen. Can't keep it there. Diouf. Come on, man. Callum Wilson's through. Smash the legs. Wait, you're losing touchline. We lose every game. So I don't know why I'm surprised. Touchline, we've won one game this season. I don't know why I'm surprised. Justin from work, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah, okay. I'm not doing this again. I don't know, big up touchline. I don't know why you're surprised. We've won one game this season. Hey, touchline. I was saying this earlier. We've won one game, and that was against our current manager. Potter beat this manager. The Souček downfall needs to be studied. The Souček Down syndrome needs to be studied. You've been hitting them weights, them neck muscles that pump. I go to the gym, but I don't do weights. I don't do weights. It might just be the t-shirt, to be fair. I'm not too sure. I think it's just the t-shirt's too low. I might go rush green next week and ask her what the fuck is going on. I was saying this earlier, Damien. We need to use the rush and rush green a lot more often and rush someone instead. Just rush someone instead, bro. That's what I'm saying. Fuck's sake, man. Fuck my life. What is wrong with this club? Well, I know what's wrong with this club. Why am I asking that? Literally the Shaqiri of the Premier League. Let's go and meet me there. I'm actually down though. Like the thing is, I'm not joking. By the way, wait, I'm gonna wait until there's an interval to play that. Wan-Bissaka, come on, Bowen. Come on, do something, guys. Pressure, press them. Fuck me. It's like these lot trying to fucking play football for the first time. What time do they train? I ain't got a clue. I'm assuming morning till afternoon, innit? I ain't been to Rush Green in about 4 years. I'll always remember Souček as a baller because he used to score a lot. Yeah, but that was like 4 years ago. For Mike's break, let's skip to the November international break. If you could fast forward time, that's what I'd do. I can't wait to the end of November because I'm going to like 4 concerts. So, never been. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, that's a nice ball to Somerville, but Rush keeper. Voice chat jokes. Why did Man United keep him? He was third. He's personal pick. It's not even about Man United. It's just about we were losing at the time and it wasn't good enough then, but it's just worse now. That's just the point. It's just worse now. That doesn't mean we should have kept him. It was on a downward spiral anyway. It wasn't like this though. But we was getting walloped. That's why I didn't want Lopetegui. Paquetá, good ball to Bowen. Okay, no, I was overhit at the end. From BVB to West Ham, what a downgrade. Yeah. If West Ham get relegated, Bowen, Paquetá, Steve all gone. Yep. Oh, yeah, I know. It's going to be more than them. Can the Xmas transfer market can either save our team seriously, Mike? I think Wolves are more down than the idea of digital IDs. I don't think there's any saving because we don't sign well anyway. And we don't have a transfer strategy. It's a bit like you lot. So, I think we're fucked anyway, bro. I can't lie. And we don't really sign players in January. So, I think we're gone. I watched the game for 3 minutes, Spikes. Hey, that's the second person that said that I didn't watch really today. You and Charlie are both like, I give up. And I don't blame you. You see, if I didn't have the shadow Damien, I would have stopped a long time ago. I say this every week. To be fair, I think relegation may be good to get the Mendes and Chinese investors out and hopefully get a new footballing owner in. Fair enough. I know my owner ain't leaving. So, all I can do is protest. Diouf headed out. Potts to say, like, if there's anyone that doesn't think West Ham getting relegated now, you've got to be somewhat retarded because we're 19th. Are you doing Championship Watchalongs next season? It's probably the only West Ham related streams I'm going to do next season. Millwall promoted and West Ham demoted. I know they're third right now. I doubt they get promoted. They're king bottlers of the championship. But that's the only West Ham related streams I'm going to do next season. It's just watch-alongs. Because they're the only ones that get traction. Because the traction next year isn't going to be good. My facial expression was shock for 3 whole minutes when I saw that Cloud decided to line us up. The goal went in, I turned off. Fair enough. Glassy, I've made my point multiple times. Awful transfer decisions, got to agree with these facts. Yep, exactly. By the way, wait, we got a free kick? We got a free kick. Cool. That's cool. Well done. I can't wait for whoever's going to cross this in to not go past the first man. I haven't seen West Ham score a free kick since Emerson in that Arsenal game. I know Falkirk played the UCL final before coming against Man. Fernandez, that's a terrible delivery. Okay, there's 29 people in here.
Wait, hold on. Should I do the whole YouTuber thing? Well, let me do the YouTuber thing. Oh, we're getting bad. Smash the likes. Yeah. Whatever, man. What that bullshit, bruv.
Smash the likes, as Elijah just said there. Smash the likes. If we're not on 20 likes already, fucking hell. How many likes are we on? We're on 30 likes. Okay, fair enough. That's a good amount. FA Cup and relegation, just relegation? Well, yeah, no shit, but that wasn't the choice. You said sacrifice the season for an FA Cup. If the season's already sacrificed, what's the point? Then there is no option. Of course, I'd take that instead of this. I'm 32 now. Big up to everyone that smashed the likes. I appreciate it. Big up, Olsen. Feel for you, mate. Listen, here's what it is, I guess. Here's what it is. Imagine Chelsea versus Millwall. I don't know. I can't remember the last time that happened. It never happened in my lifetime. I can't lie, your owner's daughter is a MILF. Is she old enough to be a MILF? I didn't even know she was that old. But that's probably our best asset, bruv. Probably our best asset, touchline. I can't lie. I can't remember the last time Chelsea Millwall happened. Why are Millwall so disliked? Because they're scummy and they just try and fight everyone. 35 likes. Fucking hell, the likes are going up, innit? And the Elijah video worked. Big up to everyone that smashed the likes. Bro, it's like nobody wants the ball. It's like Paquetá and Potts are the only one that actually want the ball. Dude, I'm 55 and I've been to the old den a few times. I had to be at the den once. And it wasn't because of West Ham. 36 now. Fucking hell, these likes are going up. Nearly on 40. If there's anyone here that wasn't on stream earlier that hasn't liked the video yet, like the stream yet, let's get to 40. They were disgraceful, especially if you went in by cheap. You see them train stations around there, yeah? It's a long day. Long, long day. Trying to get back home. Fucking hell. I said this on Jay's channel. I was the darkest person in Surrey Keys. That's never happened to me before. And I'm half white. How can I be the darkest person there? It's crazy. I'm not used to that. It's a culture shock to me. She's not even 30 yet. Oh, she's not even a MILF yet, touchline. She's in her prime. She's in her prime. It's funny enough. Bowen to Wan-Bissaka. Go on, get the ball to Wilson. Unlucky Callum Wilson. I'll tell you what else was bad. Stoke City at the old ground. You always had a punch up there. What do you mean half white? I said one of my parents is white, so one of my parents isn't. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What? Okay. I feel like you're just a troll. I can't lie. Aronson. What that, bro? Calvert-Lewin just fell over before. She'd get it. Jay Cartwright voice. Elite reference. Elite reference. Big up the in-betweeners, bruv. I mean, Jay Cartwright said he had a trial at West Ham. He probably get into our team. Big up, Steve, bro. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I didn't hear the parent thing. Yeah, but how else would it? Okay, I'm not even gonna do it. You busy this weekend, bro? I got bare watchalongs. You want to join any? Yeah, I'm free this weekend. I'm free. Big up Karen Brady's daughter though. She's related to Karen Brady. That's her problem. We're playing like utter horseshit. Calvert Lewin down the left. Walter Harrison. They're about to play with us. They're about to genuinely play with us. It's mad. I'm so tired, man. I'm so tired. Justin. Pakistan, yeah, you got pulled back there. Allow it. Spectrum watch-alongs this weekend on Steve's channel. Yes. Yes, indeed, bro. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Steve. Can we play every week? I think every team probably chants that about us. Literally every single team. Apart from Forest. I was focused on reading the chat just so down the stream. I heard them halfway. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Man, like Ilian Gruev, bruv. Freddie Potts, Wan-Bissaka. Walker Peters is coming on. What, to like get 2 goals? Is Millwall still as crazy nowadays though? Yeah, it is. I used to work at their stadium. I was meant to tell that story another time, but I used to work at their stadium. It's bad trying to get back home. I'll tell the full story another time. But yeah, I used to work at Millwall Stadium and Palaces. Give it gigs here. Give it gigs here. Probably one of the first ever memes I ever saw from the football YouTube space. That's old school. That's like 2013. That must have been the first meme I ever saw. Mike used to be Millwall owner. I wish I had that much more. Do you even make money being Millwall owner? Well, I guess you make more money than I do. 9 to 5 and that. Yeah, dude, I don't know what you're doing there, mate. You are our only win. Exactly. Exactly. We are your only win. Forest is our only win. Bro, why is bro putting on a right back, man? Like, at this point, I'm drained. I'm not even angry anymore. Like, I'm angry, but I'm not. He's taken off Somerville. What the fuck is he doing, bro? This is why you don't put a winger on. Like, when you don't put a winger on the bench, you start taking off a winger for a midfielder. We had Guilherme, and he decided to not put him on the bench. Somerville's coming off for a midfielder when we need 2 goals. Well done, Nuno. Well done, Nuno. Well done, Nuno, bro. Well done. Are you happy yourself, special kid? You happy? A special kid, you happy? You happy, yeah? No, he's not going to the back 5. He's just playing an extra midfielder, so he's probably playing like Fernandez on the left. Because Wan-Bissaka's coming off for Walker Peters. He was playing a back 5 before. Then Skulls had to come off. Bring back Big Sam. Would you take Southgate? No. No. I mean, you might know what you're doing asking me these stupid questions. Would you take Ten Hag? Would you take Southgate? Would you take fucking Big John? Like, would you take Ange and all this shit? You guys know I don't want these shitheads. I know what you're doing. I can't. I'm very bored of this game. I'm very, very bored. Also, you get some teams you don't pay respect or hear about, and they have a tiny little firm. Huddersfield is one of them. Yeah. I went to Millwall. I had to work at Millwall Birmingham once. Fuck off, Pram. I had to work at Millwall Birmingham once. I didn't even know they hated each other. And when I was going back home, they had a fight in the middle of the street. horses, police, Millwall, Birmingham fans. So I had to walk to the train station from Millwall Stadium, but not the conventional way, because you can't take a bus going home anyway, because it's match day. So I had to walk in some dodgy South London park. Yeah, very funny chat. And just to get home. So yeah. Hey mate, around the Liverpool station, doubt you'll make recovery, enjoy your weekend and chat on mics. Yeah, big up guy, bro. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed your train journey. Yeah, we'll go back to Celtic, Australia, Saudi, and Japan. I didn't want him anyway. I didn't want him anyway. But yeah, it's still bad at it's still bad at Millwall. That profile picture, PFC, for fuck's sake, where what how have you managed to get that screenshot with that specific face? How have you done that? Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't even know. I know the Zulus are mad. I just didn't know they hate Millwall. Bro, that profile picture, what the hell, PFC? There's going to be so many Road to Glory videos with West Ham next season. So many. I mean, FM27 is probably going to bang with West Ham in the Championship. And Super Sunday looks alright. Can't lie. Super Sunday looks alright. Some good games. Some good games there. There's not any point me looking at other teams anymore now in a relegation battle because we lost. So what difference does it make? What difference does it make for us? We're like the Southampton of this season. Well, there's two Southamptons of this season. Us and Wolves. Oh, Fernandez, bro. That was behind Bowen. Come on, man. It is the manager's not even gained the any trust from the players whatsoever. Like, forget losing the changing room. This manager never had them. Nuno's never even had the changing room. It's mad. Callum Wilson, Paquetá, Fernandez, Diouf, and out for a corner. But yeah, we get Tony Pulis. Fuck's sake. Mike's nicked the Millwall manager. Where's it? Alex Neil. Fucking hell. Millwall vs Birmingham YouTube it. I think a horse got punched up that game. Yep. I was at that game not last season, like 2 seasons ago. When I used to work there. The journey isn't that bad, to be fair, but it's getting back home from a Millwall game. It's like their fans are rowdy anyway, but their fans had just beaten Birmingham. They've just beaten Birmingham, and yeah, I had to try and get back home. Yeah, it was a mad match. We did a pitch invasion. Yeah, about 3 people already fucking said it, PFC. Imagine we get relegated and they get promoted. It's mad. They'll cream their pants, bruv. They'll think they've won the league already. That'll be their biggest ever achievement. What a sad little life, Millwall. Yeah, they don't like West Brom either. Weirdly, Wolves and Millwall ain't had a major head-on. Biggest punch we've had is in London, usually Chelsea. Yeah, 17 makes sense. Another corner, maybe? Surely the goalkeeper gets a yellow for kicking the ball away. Well done. Apparently the old dead was dangerous. Fuck long day sings. Yeah, I heard it was mad. Heard it was mad. I mean, there's a lot of stories coming from the dead, just in general, just with other fan bases, the clashing with Chelsea, Leeds, West Ham. The Millwall Leeds one's very deep, very very deep. It's interesting, but it's not great. Would you take Arteta? Of course I would. Arteta's not a bad coach. He's just not good enough to win the league. Paquetá. Freddie Potts with that's the first good cross of the day. Or from West Ham. Would you take Potts? No. Do you? The police made bad fans after the last game we had, to be honest. Oh yeah, that West Brom Wolves game was mad in that FA Cup. That's the only thing. Neutrals are probably looking forward to us going down just to see those games. Because that's a very good derby. You have a very good derby. We don't need a manager. We need Jesus. Yeah. Honestly, we need every god that ever existed. Maybe we could get Pep or Luis Enrique. Yeah, go and try and entice PSG and Man City in it. I hear you, bro. I hear you. Go and get Pep, bro. Where's QPR nowadays? They're still in the Championship. I don't know how they're doing now, though. They're usually struggling. I think they got battered a few weeks ago. They always are just about to go down, then they're just about to survive. They had Cifuentes last season. I don't know who they replaced them with. Keep Tel Aviv manager. Who the fuck is that? Who's even managing them? Who's even managing Tel Aviv? Fuck's sake. I wanna go up. Watch Bowen leave in January. The only problem with that is people are gonna wait even until the summer anyway to get Bowen. Because he's not gonna push for a move and he'll go for less money when we get relegated. I take Conte or Mourinho. I would take Conte. I don't think Mourinho's making a difference. Just get Mark Noble, call it vibes. Nah. Wouldn't make a difference. There's no vibes to having an ex-player. Need Talos. Who's Talos? Are they even Div 1 now, QPR? Yeah, they're still in the champ. Still in the champ. Do you think Bowen would stay, bring West Ham back up, then leave? I'll be real, I don't think he's got much of a choice. The difficult thing for him is he's at the back end of his 30s. He's got 4 years left, and by the time that runs out, he'll be 34. So either he goes next season in the summer, or he just never leaves. And yeah, I don't think Mourinho would entertain David Sullivan. That's what you take Robbie. That's funny. That's why it's fun though when you get those funny stories when people lose their shit. Yeah. At least you get some form of story with it. There can't be much added time. I kind of just want the game to end, to be honest. We're not scoring anytime soon. I just want the game to end. I can't lie. 40 people banned for life over that game. That's crazy. That is crazy. What's a ban for life? That is mad. Banned for life is crazy. What the hell? You bring back Pellegrini? No. Can everyone stop asking me what manager would I take this manager, please? Because everyone keeps asking me managers from either ancient history or just they're really shit. Everyone keeps asking me what manager I would take. And bro, all these managers are shit. And you know I wouldn't take them. I can't believe what I'm seeing. That's a Joe Rodo man of the match. He hasn't done anything apart from the goal. No one should be man of the match. I couldn't tell you a Leeds player that was fantastic this game. They didn't have to do anything. It's the easiest game that they will ever have. Ever. Okay, I shouldn't have said anything. Fuck me. Keep smashing the likes, people. Freddie Potts. Here's Diouf. Paquetá straight on the left-hand side. Yeah, Nuno is David Moyes. Fair enough. Walker Peters is inverting now. Fuck me. Bowen. Fernandez. Goal. I mean, we scored. Good goal from Fernandez. Little flick on. Good cross from Bowen. Very terrible defending. I mean, it's given us a chance to equalise, but I mean, cool. Well done. Oh my, man said Bobby Moore. Fucking hell, that's dark. What's the odd Xmas Nuno will want to sign speed and some target man up front to lay off? Honestly, I think he needs to lay off. He needs to get fucked, Deck. I'll be real. Generally, some of the worst lineups I've ever seen at West Ham, and he's only been in 4 games. I know the goal isn't going to gas me because there's 4 minutes left and we're not going to score in that time, and a draw isn't enough anyway. So, and the draw only benefits our rivals, just in general. Probably have to pay for Don Robbie to get him out of AFTV. I said you got to pay compensation for Don Robbie to be your manager. Oh man, that's funny, bro. Just get the ball in the box. Why? There's so many passing sideways. Like, just get the ball in the box. So, should take Aisha at speed. There's an easy dark joke to make here, but I'm not going to make it. Yeah, draw is dead, wins only. Facts. Facts. What difference does it make if we draw? Like, I know people can say, oh, 1 point no. But, like, come on. Be real here. A draw only helps, like, Burnley, Wolves, Forest. That's a terrible ball from Saliba. He's completely wasted time there. In December, I watched Max Kilman and Co make Danny Welbeck look like prime Lionel Messi for Brighton twice in a month. Yeah, I forgot we played Brighton twice. I can't wait to get 0 points like we always do against Brighton. The only time we beat them was against De Zerbi. And Leeds have got the free kick. Yeah, that's game over. Maybe we get Vince McMahon. Big up, Pierre. Hope you're doing well, bro. Ward Prowse loyal. Ward Prowse can suck his mum, bro. I'm not answering these questions, man. Fuck off. You want to piss me off. Bro, the whole chat is literally just, would you take... You guys keep asking me if I take men. I don't want to take men. Like, that's what I'm getting asked. Bro, that's 2001. He didn't even keep up with all of the fouls. He's a retard. Yeah, obviously you want us to draw. Look at the... Bro, the whole chat is just this. Would you... Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, man? Dirty fucking Leeds, lad. Yeah, 1 minute left to get 1 point. This is the life we're living, guys. 1 minute left to get 1 point. What the fuck? And it's like the worst place to have a free kick. The worst in the world. Look how far he has to kick the fucking ball just for them to header it away. And Fernandez slipped. Oh my god. I mean, at least we can get out wide, get the ball in the box. Oh my god, Paquetá, fuck me. Paquetá should have just crossed it. Oh, fuck off. Fuck's sake. And that's a foul, that's game over. It's basically game over. It's basically game over. We got some 36 people in here. Keep smashing the likes. Sure, because we're going to be the end of the game anyway. Fuck it.
Wait, hold on. Should I do the whole YouTuber thing? Well, let me do the YouTuber thing. Oh, we're getting bad. Smash the likes. Yeah. Whatever, man. What that bullshit, bruv.
Smash the likes. I'm going to turn these off as well. Turn my headphones off. Fuck this. I'm not trying to hear any more sound from this shit. Just blow the whistle, you prick. Blow the whistle. Just blow the whistle, bruv. Yep, there we go. 2-1 Leeds. It's game over. And West Ham are going down. West Ham are officially gone. West Ham are going down, people. Long day. Long day. Well, gonna have to talk about that more in the fan cam. West Ham are officially relegated. I'm gonna say it like this: West Ham are officially relegated from the Premier League after 13 years. 13 years of being there. European trophy, European seasons, moving to a new stadium. Everything that's happened since, West Ham are officially relegated. People are gonna say I'm overreacting. We've won one game this season. Nuno can fuck himself. There's 28 people here, so what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna redirect. Oh, I didn't know Alfie was going live. When's Alfie live? I'm gonna redirect Alfie. Redirect. Where's Alfie's stream? I think Alfie's going live with Prem for the R&B stream. Is he going live? Yep, he's going live with Prem. Okay. There's 31 people here. We'll go over to Alfie's channel and say Mike's Raid. We've got the redirect set up. I'm going to do the fan cam and upload it to the channel basically straight away. I don't know when the next stream's going to be, whether I'm going to stream over the weekend or not, but we'll see. If I can set up the Football Manager thing, we'll do that. But yeah, go and say Mike's Raid and Alfie's chat. Smash a like, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, take care, people.